you're basically the man that, alongside a couple of others, made Kickstarter cool.
Right.
So what do you think of the situation of Kickstarter right now? Because it's I've seen an increase in projects that either don't get funded, or if they get funded, they still sink after a while.
Right.
So what do you think? Where do you think is gone, and where do you think is going?
Well, I guess I'd first say I don't think it's going to go away. I mean, the concept of crowdfunding is growing in every category, ours included. As far as the success rate, I have a different perspective, because like I read something recently where they said only 33% of the video games are getting financed on Kickstarter compared to other categories of 44%. That's crazy good. I mean, 33%.
That's great.
If you pitch games to publishers, you're like 0.01%. So for me, I think it's still unbelievable that that's the case, that people can't get it made. I just think you're seeing things change. You're seeing expectations change. People want to see more titles, and there's a certain amount of games I think that fail where it's just because Kickstarter's doing its job, which is there's no interest in that. And I mean, the pitch was earnest. The team was good, but not every idea is something that everybody wants. So I think there's a lot of different factors that are kind of playing into that. But when we did Torment, I was hearing all about Kickstarter fatigue at that time. Everybody's, it's fatigue, the press, I don't want to cover it. I was hearing all those things, and then we did $1 million in 7 hours. So I think it'll continue to be such, if the right idea, right team, right time, we continue to be successes.
Yeah. I actually noticed that there is part of the press that is becoming pretty hostile to Kickstarter.
Right.
Like, I've seen a few part of the press, I'm not going to make names, of course, but they're really clearly either they're sick of it, or I don't know. What do you think it is?
I don't understand that. Why? Because it represents such a positive thing. To give smaller companies their chance to own their properties and keep the windfall from what they do. One of the things you see, like when you see like individual people or developers make money, they do the most good. They're the ones that plow it all back into their friends and support other Kickstarters. The large corporations don't typically do that. It's the notches of the world that do these great things. And so I mean, I've thrown in, I've kicked in on 100 different projects so far, and Ken Levine, he's probably done 200 projects. So you just see a lot more from the individual. So I don't understand the hostility, because it represents so much positive.
Are you already planning your next one?
Look, I just need to deliver this game. That's all that matters. For now, it's just if we do a great job with this, lots of good things will happen after that.